Hi, I'm Maggie Weldon, owner of Maggie's Crochet. I'm very proud to say that maggiescrochet.com is the largest all crochet site online with thousands of crochet patterns and hundreds of them are free. I've been crocheting for over 40 years and I've been designing for over 30. So I'm hoping that through these videos I can help you to master the art of crochet. So pick up your hook and your yarn and let's get started. In this video, I'm going to show you the top of one of the Luster Sheen jar covers. And this pattern is called Easy Lace Jar Covers, and it's PA 835, and it's on the maggiescrochet.com website. And this is the rows that I'm going to show you how to make. This is made with Luster Sheen from Red Heart. It's a sport weight yarn, number 3, but I'm going to make it for the demonstration. I'm going to make it with a larger bulky weight yarn, so it's going to come out much bigger than this is. And I get questions quite often about this working behind the petals. So I'm going to show you how to do this whole thing. And we'll work the petals, and then you work chains behind the petals that hold the next round of petals. So there'll be 3 rounds of petals, and then you usually end with a round of chains, and that's so that you can add on to the rest of the, and finish off the rest in a different color. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. And I've got the pattern right here for the rows. Okay, I always leave about a 5-inch end of my starting chain. It says chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch in first chain to form a ring, which I'm going to do there. And then it says work chain 1 and work 12 single crochets into the ring. So there's 1, 2, 3. I always work over my ring, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I'm going to lay this alongside the ring and work over it at the same time. So I've got 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can move these around the ring. I lost my count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 11 and 12. And then it says join with slip stitch to first single crochet. So my first single crochet is right here, and I'm going to draw up a loop through and go over here. Okay, now it says chain 1, single crochet in the same chain as joining. So I chain 1, I'm going to single crochet right there, and then it says to chain 4, skip the next single, 2, 3, 4, skip the next single, single crochet in the next single. So you're going to skip that, single into here, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip this one, go into this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip this one, go into this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip this single, go into this one, single in that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip this single, single in this single, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it says to join with slip stitch to first single crochet. So I'm going to go into my single like that, draw up a loop, and draw through here. Okay, that's round 2 done already. So we have 6 chain 4 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We try to put counts at the end of every row, so that helps you to read the patterns. Now it says chain 1, single crochet, 5 double crochets, and single crochet and slip stitch in each chain 4 loop around. Okay, so you're making a petal. So it's a single, 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a single and a slip stitch. Then you go right into the next one. You go single, 1, 5 doubles, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a single and a slip stitch. You go right into the next one. You go single, 5 doubles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single, and a slip stitch. Next loop, single, 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single, slip stitch. Now there are different ways to do roses, a lot of different ways, but this is just one way to do a rose. This will show you the basics of working behind the petals. So that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, slip stitch. Okay. In each chain 4 round, join with a slip stitch to first single crochet. Okay, so right in here, slip stitch. Okay, then working behind petals, chain 4, slip stitch in space between next 2 petals. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it said working behind petals, so you're going to have to go to the wrong side, and then it says slip stitch in space between next 2 petals, but you're working behind, so you're going to slip stitch in the space behind them. So I go, I'm going to make sure you see this. Okay, here's the front, and here's my chain. I'm going to go behind the petals, and I just get a spot back here. It's like between, you know how there was a single crochet there? I'm going to work in the back of that single, and I'm going to slip stitch right there. There. And since it said working behind, I want to go in the back, in the space between the petals. That's what that's referring to. So then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you go behind the next petal, and you could actually just go into that single, but I would just go into the back and pull up those 2 loops. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you look really close here, I think you can see that. Okay, if you look really close, there's like a bar coming across right here. That was from the first single crochet stitch. So I'm going to take right here is the chain. I'm going to go into a loop from that, and I'm going to go into that bar right there, and that's where I'm going to pull up and do a slip stitch, and that'll be my loop behind the petal. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go between that one, and I'm going to grab a loop from the chain 4 and that thing hanging out right there, and that's what I'm going to slip stitch in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just grab what I can find back there. 1, it lands up being a loop from the single. Well, first it's a loop from the chain, and then the chain that's underneath the petal, that would be the chain from round 2, and then it's that loose little strand back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're back to the beginning, and I'm going to go in there. Okay, hopefully you saw that. Okay, now we're going to work the next set of petals. So basically it's the same thing as the last petals, except instead of 5 doubles, we're going to have 6 double crochets. So you're going to work single, 6 doubles, 1, 2, you're going to push these petals forward, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're going to do single and a slip stitch. And you're going to go right over here, you're going to do single, double, 6 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single, and a slip stitch. You're going to go over here, 1, see how it's making the second row of petals? Okay, 1, oh, I'm done with it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single, slip. Over here, single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single, slip. 1, now I'm going to do a single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, single, slip. Last one. 1 single, 1, 6 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a single, and a slip stitch. Okay, there. We have 2 rows of petals now. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. I love flowers. I've always loved flowers. Holidays and flowers, I guess, are my favorites. Okay, now, Here we did chain 4 underneath this petal. Now when we're working behind the petals, we're going to do a chain 5 because it's going to bring it out more. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go in the back and do a slip stitch between the petals. Didn't want to come out of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do a slip stitch in here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do a slip stitch in there. I'm just catching one strand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's more secure if you get a couple of stitches in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're back to the start because there's 6 petals. And so it'll be 6 loops. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch around in the same place as the last one. Okay, so now I've got 6 chain 5 loops on the back side to build my next petals into. Or if this were the flower that I wanted, I might start the second color in here. A lot of times you'll see floral afghans like a motif, and they'll have the flower in the middle, and then they use these loops to build the leaves off of, and then they go to a solid color. So this one still has one more round of petals, and the petals, now on here we did 5 doubles, and here we did 6, so guess what? This is going to be 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're going to do single, and then you're going to do a slip stitch, and then you're going to go on and do the same thing. You could actually keep this going for a long time, but that's how you do a rose, and that's how you work behind the petals. So I don't think I need to continue because it's the petals just the same, except that you do 7 double crochets, and then the pattern has one more row of chains, which are chain 6, and then the turquoise on this pattern here, the turquoise is added on the chain 7 round in the back. But it looks a little more dainty in a finer thread, but it's very pretty. And this is in the lacy jar covers, and it's pattern number PA835 at maggiescrochet.com. Okay, that's it for the rose and working behind petals. So if you have any suggestions for other videos, or if you have any comments, you can email videos@maggiescrochet.com. And I hope this has been helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.